It's time again. It is time for a new month of TBR picks and a new stack of books. And this time, I am not going to ignore them all month. You heard it here. So elephant in the room, I had 5 picks last month. I had Margot's Got Money Trouble. I gave this 3 stars. It was okay. I had the second book in the Caraval trilogy. It was called Legendary. This is how far I got. I'm not giving up on it. This one is going to continue. I had The Younger Wife by Sally Hepburn. I didn't touch it. I had The Summer of Broken Rolls. I saved this to take to the beach with me. I took it to the beach with me, and then I ignored it. I had the Titanic Survivors Book Club. You can kind of see I tried. I gave it about 50 pages. I should have given it less. I'm gonna soft DNF this for now. I kind of feel like May was a hard month for me book wise. We've just had a lot of stuff, and I kind of, with all the stress that we had with some like taking care of family, having just drama, I kind of in March and April treated that with like reading a lot. Not always the books for my TBR prompts, but reading a lot and listening to a lot of books. And then in May, it was kind of like I shut down a little bit. We might call that a reading slump. We might call that whatever. But anyway, so I really only read 1 full book. But that's okay. That's okay because it's a new month. I cannot believe that it's June. I cannot believe my kids are on summer vacation. I cannot believe that I've already done my vacation that I've been looking forward to for several months. The world needs to slow down. But let's choose 5 prompts out of my little prompt bowl. I'm still meaning, I think I've talked for the last 2 months about how I need to read The Shining. It's still on the list. I had to take it back to the library because I'm taking forever. A book about a kid. I will be right back. Okay, I have found 3. I have Orphan Train. I have Beartown, which I'm just assuming is about a kid since it's about a hockey team. And I think it's about kids. Because I listened to about 10% of it several years ago, and I'm pretty sure it's about a young hockey team. And then I have The Mother's Promise, and I remember kind of looking into this one because it was so different than I've read probably 3 of this author's, and they're thrillers, and this one was so different. But basically it might still be a thriller, but I know that there's like a mom who has like a sickness and has to start thinking about what's going to happen to her daughter if she doesn't make it and she doesn't have anybody. And so that's basically the premise that I've got going so far. I wish I had other books so that I could tell what would be the best to pick, but I'm kind of leaning towards the Orphan Train because I've thought about this I think every month that I have done a TBR video, and it maybe is time. But I have the second one in the Beartown trilogy, and so I kind of want to get started on that. I'm just coming off of a bit of a slump, and I'm really afraid of reading something kind of sad. But let's just do it. I've been so afraid to read it, and maybe that's what I've been missing. I haven't done historical fiction. Well, I guess the Titanic one that I read last month, or tried to read, was historical fiction. Orphan Train. Let's just do it. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. The title starts with S for Sarah. Well. Okay, I have found 3. We have Someone Else's Shoes by Jojo Moyes. We have Sandwich, and this is a new author to me, Catherine Newman. And we have Sing You Home by Jodi Picoult. Now, I'm kind of thinking this one because it has been on my shelves the longest. This was sort of a situation where I kind of used to get trapped in I liked one book by an author, so I would go to like a used bookstore or Goodwill or something like that and buy everything they had with that author, and then kind of move on and not get to all the books that I bought. So that would be why. I just kind of read a little bit about it. It sounds good. We've got a main character, Zoe, which is my niece's name, so yay. And then we kind of have somebody who's had a lot of personal tragedies, throw herself into a music therapy degree or a career. Has an unexpected friendship. I do love like a found family unexpected friendship situation. We have Sandwich, which is, I mean, look at the comparison on how small this book is. And this gal sounds like she's my age. It's a gal named Rocky who is going through menopause and just goes on a family vacation. Can we even with that? And then this is a very, very typical Jojo Moyes, you know. We loved her in Me Before You, and I loved the 2 books after it, but I have had trouble sinking my teeth into anything else by this author that wasn't Me Before You, Still Me, those books. But I would like to, and I do love this cover. But I'm gonna pick this one. It's been on the shelves for like at least 8 years. Sing You Home, Jodi Picoult. I like it. Okay, let's get over here. Okay, a book with vacation in the plot. Should I just pick? I mean, that'll shorten the video. But like, this kind of feels like I've got historical fiction, I've got general fiction. This would be another general fiction. Is there a vacation book back here that is a thriller? That's a good question. Am I right? I'm gonna take a little peek and get right back to you. I am so excited. Literally the only one I could find from 2020. I just found it. No other books to hold it up against. No talking myself out of it. Every single month that I have done a TBR video, I have picked this book up and then I have put it down for some reason, and I have no idea. I have no idea why. But I've never read anything by this author. I love the cover. I've heard nothing but good things about it on Book Talk, that sort of thing. It's going on the list. It's going on the list. So we have a book from 2020, and we've got Dear Edward. We have got Something with Wings on it, and we have got Theo of Golden. And just to make sure we've got wings on it, we've got Something Centered on Vacation. We've got The Girls' Weekend, and that is by Jodi Gerben. We've got tons of new to me authors. This is not one of them. This is Jodi Picoult. We know her. We love her. Sing You Home. And then we've got The Orphan Train, which I have been scared to read because I don't like to cry. But we're gonna read it because I heard it was good, and we're gonna read it. And I'm just gonna promise that I am gonna try harder this month than I did last month. I'm gonna take TikTok off my phone. I'm gonna take the games off my phone. I am going to do everything that I already know to do to succeed at the thing that I want to do, so that I can talk about books with you guys, because I love to talk about books. And I just thank you so much, because even though I haven't made my goal any of the 3 months that I have made one of these videos, I have read more off of these shelves than I have in the last year. So it's something's going well. So I will see you. This is going to be my first month to do a reading vlog, and I will see you in the next one. I thank you so much for being here. I cannot believe our next one's going to be in July, but I have quite the month coming up. I've got more traveling to do. I've got a lot to do for family, and sitting in some waiting rooms waiting on people to be okay after procedures and such, and I have to do a little healthcare maintenance myself. So here's to reading some books, and I hope that everybody's having a great day and a great start to summer, and I hope that you've read something good. So I will see you in the next one. Bye. I have found one, and I need to read it and give it back to a coworker that let me borrow it, and those are the best books for me to pick so that I'm not a bad person. So we have got The Girls' Weekend. This was read by my work book club, and I didn't read it, and one of them said, well, here you go, you can have it. So we're going to, this is probably one of those where a bunch of assholes get together and have a party and then they start dying one by one, I assume. I have not even read the back of it. We're going into this blind. I'm just assuming that it says Girls' Weekend. There's some sort of vacation happening here. Yay, we have 3 and we have a thriller. Okay, a book with something with wings on the cover, a bird, an insect, etc. I got you. Okay, I'm just checking Beartown real quick. Okay, we've got The Mother's Promise. This has a bird on it. We have got, I'm pretty sure this one does. Nope, just flowers. I thought it had a bird. Okay. We have, ooh, Unsheltered. This, she's chonky, and we've already got some chonkies. But we have a little butterfly. Ooh. Oh, what was it? No. A book with something with wings on the cover, a bird, an insect, etc. I need to read The Yo of Golden. First of all, my mother let me borrow it. Second of all, it's for my work book club that I obviously am not great at hitting. And there is a feather. Does that count? On the, what about the back cover? There's two birds right there. We're gonna count it. We're gonna count it because I need to read this. I need to read this. I got to quit getting like 5-6 books and then also needing to do my 2 book clubs. I have a personal book club and I have a work book club, and I call it my work book club. Even though I quit that job in January, I still maintain that I'm in the book club, even though I haven't been since I quit. Anywho, number 5. I cannot believe we're almost done. See, this is why I almost always want to pick 6, because this is fun. Ooh, I picked 2. Okay, we're gonna put this one right here, and we're gonna see if maybe we want to get 6. A book from 2020. We'll be right back.